Hi folks, welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. This will be episode 11 of the series, and in this episode we're going to take advantage of the XP that we earned in the previous episode. So we're now up at level 67 because we got loads of levels from doing the cave in the previous episode, which means that we've flown past level 62 that we were waiting for to make, level 61, sorry, to make the Castoroides saddle, or the saddle for our giant beaver, who's just wandering about. He's over there somewhere. If you remember, we've just put him on wander. There he goes. Renamed him Bucky. Come over here, Bucky. And he's just been wandering about, picking up, there we go, loads of wood. So, on his own. But he does sometimes wander into the river, and then he'll get attacked by a piranha, and he'll sit there going round and round and round in circles trying to catch the piranha. Oh, can you get out of the way, please? Thank you. Okay, so did I even learn it? No. So it's made at the smithy, and it's quite an expensive saddle to make, so let's have a look. Castoroides, there it is. So we've got everything we need apart from 180 thatch, 200 fibre and 140 cementing paste. Ooh, did I put? Oh, here we go. So let's take some of that. Fibre's in here, isn't it? Yep, fibre and thatch. And put all that in there. Go to saddles, Castoroides, there we go. Let's make one of them. Right, so because we've also then flown past the levels, the other big break point, if we go to Trank, at level 62 we can make Trank Darts, which are very, very useful for knocking stuff out, much better than the Tranquilizer arrows in my standard crossbow, because these Trank Darts do more torpor and less physical damage, so you're much less likely to kill them. But you need a rifle to shoot them in. So the first thing we need to learn is the long net rifle. There it is. You can actually make that at 35, and you need the simple rifle ammo, but it's purely just for DPS at that level, because you have to wait till level 62 to get the tranks, which I can't spell. Tranquilizer Darts 62. Okay, so weapons, firearms. There we go. So something we do very much aim for is getting a higher level blueprint, or our rifle itself, to get more than 100% damage. So there's the rifle. Then we need to make, there's the Castoroides saddle. Then we need to make ammo for it. So first of all we need to make, so they need metal ingots, narcotic and simple rifle ammo to make them. So we have to make this first, and for that we need gunpowder. And I'm going to wait until it gets daylight again, and then I'll come back and show you how we make gunpowder. Okay, right, back, it's daytime again. Right, so gunpowder is made in the mortar and pestle. So if we look in here, do we have it learned? Cementing paste, gunpowder, we do. So gunpowder is made from charcoal and spark powder. So we'll need lots of spark powder, and spark powder is made with 2 parts flint to 1 part stone. So if we just go into our stone and flint and grab 200 flint and 100 stone in here, drop that in and go craft all. We can start producing and you can see it's producing it 2 at a time. And then if we go into here, we have charcoal, which is made from burning wood. Can we carry more? Getting pretty close. And we put that into this one. Put all the charcoal in there, and then we can leave that one crafting up spark powder, and we can move that into here and start crafting up gunpowder. Unfortunately, so that's that Brontosaurus stomping about outside that we spoke about last episode. Where is it? Oh, my Anki's on the move. There it is. You, come here. I just used him to go and grab some more flint. Come on, over here. There you go. Turning radius of a tanker. Let's get you back out the front. Oh, there's something I can show you. Feeding trough. So instead of having to put in, there's the Bronto disappearing around there. Instead of having to put food on every one of the animals, now that we've got lots of animals, what you can craft, and we go into here and go feeding trough. So at level 18 you can craft a feeding trough that needs 40 fibre, 8 metal, raw metal, not metal ingots, 60 thatch and 120 wood. You can place that down, and if we put on the visible area, we'll put this big green circle around, so anything within this circle goes all the way around. Oh, sorry Anki, you can stop moving. Goes all the way around in a radius around here, and anything inside that circle will automatically feed from the feeding trough. So instead of putting food on each individual item, you just drop it in here. And you can see we've got berries, we've got raw meat, we've got fish meat, and you can just drop it all in there and they will all eat from that. And it's much easier to feed your dinos than having to go around every individual one of them and feed them one at a time. Right, let's stick the Anki back out the front. I'm going to switch that circle back off because it's going to get annoying. Are you following? No, you're not. Okay, I've put the saddle on the beaver, and you can also see that the saddle actually acts as a smithy. So you can craft stuff in the beaver's inventory just like you can with a smithy. It's this one. Hide it. Let's see an egg there. I did. Pick that up. Just starting to collect eggs for kibble. Okay, so have we made our gunpowder? We've made it. Oh, I only made 100. If we take that 100 gunpowder and we put it in here and go to weapons ammo, we can now make, not very many, but we can make some simple rifle ammo. I think it said 8, but again it makes 2 at a time, so there's 16, and then once you've got simple rifle ammo, you can add it with narcotic, and you can make narcotic and metal ingots. So it's 2 metal ingots per bullet, although you get 2 bullets from there, and then another 2 plus 3 narcotic and 1 bullet to make 1. So it does take a bit of crafting, and you only get 1 of them. But we'll get a bunch of that. So I'm just going to hang about here for a little bit, and I'm going to craft up. Have we got all that done yet? So I'm going to get some more. Of the charcoal. Chuck it in there, and we're going to make all that up as well. I think we might have more charcoal in here. We do. Charcoal's quite heavy, so we're going to have to be careful. How's that getting on? So it's got lots of charcoal. Right, and I'll come back once we've got a bunch of bullets crafted up. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so we have now crafted up 50 trank arrows, no, darts, and we can stick them in our long net rifle. So it is a rifle, it's a single shot item, so it's got with a reload timer. But what we can now use that for is if we also go up to level 62, that unlocks the Argentavis saddle, which means we can tame an Argentavis. And for those who don't know, an Argentavis is a very large bird, like a very large eagle that we can fly. They've got much more HP than a Pteranodon, they've got much more stamina than a Pteranodon, and they've much more carry weight than a Pteranodon, and also have weight reduction for quite a few items as well. And they can pick up bigger creatures than what a Pteranodon can. So let's put more in. Oh no, it's a Pteranodon, it's got to level up. Let's put more in weight. Because what I want to do now is I want to make an Argentavis trap. And hopefully we'll be able to carry it. So an Argentavis trap, you can make it out of wood, but obviously it's more permanent if you make it out of stone. But if we use a gateway, stone dinosaur gateway, and we'll need the doors as well. And what we'll have is we'll have a series of these gateways. Where do you craft them? In here? You do. So you need a whole bunch of stone, a whole bunch of thatch, a whole bunch of wood to craft each one of them. So let's just grab some of that. Right. Also, you're making one, and then I'll go and make them myself. Right, crafting gateways. So after all that stuff, I could only make one. So there we go. Okay, they only weigh 4, so that's not too bad. What we're missing to make another one? Stone. So they're not going to be too heavy to carry with us. Still going to make another one. Right, I'll make 5 of these, and then I'll make 2 doors, and then we can fly away, and I'll take you somewhere where we can learn to... A good location for crafting and... not crafting, catching Argentavis. Okay, see you soon. Right, welcome back. So we're far from home at the moment. And if I bring up the map, you can see where we are, right up in the northeast corner. And this big island that we're looking at the moment, this is the island that's known as Carno Island, because pretty much everything on that island is a carnivore and wants to eat you. So we can see from here, walking about on the beach, we've got a bunch of pulmo scorpions and a bunch of saber-toothed cats. But you'll have raptors, carnos, T-rexes, and more importantly of all, you'll have lots of Argentavis on there. And I find this is one of my favourite places to come because it's got such a high respawn rate. You can just fly around killing off the low level Argentavis until eventually you get a high level one to spawn. And the added bonus on this little island here, right next to it, you can see there is nothing here, and very rarely, if ever, does anything come across the water over here. So this is a safe place to do your taming. So, as discussed before, we crafted a trap that involves I've got 5. You don't need 5, but 5 is a good number. You can get away with less. But what I'll do is I'll put down, let me see, we go over here. Oh, there's a Megalodon. Hello, you can't get me. Level 16. Right in the water. Alright, if I put the first one here. Wrong button. 6. And we'll put the first one down there. And then I use, you can't eyeball it, but come on shark, you're coming on the, that's a bit crazy. If we put down one of them, and then do 6, we can get another one to snap, and then we should be able to pick this back up again, and put another one, and then 6, and get that to snap. Come on, get the right snap point. How can you cycle through the snap points again? Come on. Oh, that's it there. Are we too late? Oh, you've just had time to pick it up. And you can start to see what's happening. There we go. Pick that up, and then we've got one more. There. We'll just actually leave that. Right. What we'll do is we put a door on this end and get it to open up that way. And we put a door on this end and we leave that shut. Now what happens now, because of that one foundation gap, what happens is we fly in here with an Argentavis behind us, we can then fly out this gap, but the Argentavis is too big and gets stuck. Then we land, get off, shut the door, and the Argentavis is completely stuck in that trap. So, like I say, I've made it 5 gateways long, just to give me a bit of wiggle room. You can get away with less if you want, but hey, it's freestone. Right, so let's open up the trap again, and then we have to go looking for an Argentavis. So let's head over here and see what we can see. The other good thing about this island is it gets quite a lot of heavy high level drops, and they drop pretty high. So there's 3 Argentavis there. So that one is a 36 and it's alpha boosted, so there's an alpha somewhere, a 16 and a 76. Oh, there's the alpha down there. What is it? Alpha Raptor. Okay, and there's some more over here. That one is a 12. That one is an 8. That one is a 20. And more, some more around here fighting. Whole big mess around there. That one is a 40. That one is a 72. So again, as usual, we're looking for something that's over 100. So we'll just take a once around the island to see if there is anything. It's a 20. What a mess over there. That one. 8. 20. Yep. Let's keep going. More Carnos. Saber tooth. stamina. Get the stamina back up. Right, let's keep going, see if we can see anything. Quite around this side of the island. There we go, we're back to the start again. Right. So what we're going to have to do is start killing off these low level ones here. There's a 76. Just make sure that we didn't miss anything. Right, let's go. So, maybe a better idea to get our stamina to full first, but while it comes after us, because they are quite slow. That's the disadvantage. Oh. One down, and of course they give prime meat when you eat them, which we can then use to tame the one that we want to tame. And get our stamina back up, and then we'll go and kill the next one off. Just make sure. Yep, 36. Lower level, so it'll be easier to kill. It's almost down. We're not coming off. Our spin attack's not coming off a reset before we're out of stamina again. Comes. Nice colours that one though. Okay. Right, I think I'll probably be here for some time doing this, but I'll just circle my way around the island, killing these guys off, and hopefully get a higher level one to respawn, and I'll bring you back when I do. Okay, I've brought you back. I've done many a lap round, and that one there is a female 112. There's another one nearby, so we can get its attention. Is it just coming? No, it's both coming. Okay, let's just hopefully the other one will lose aggro quicker than it did. So let's just keep this one interested. If you get too far away from them, so a good idea is to just let them tap you. There's one over there. We want to. Oh my god, there's a T-Rex on the island. So after me telling you that it's a safe island, there's a T-Rex has actually wandered across the water onto that island, and there's another one at this side. You still coming? Can we get you trapped without that T-Rex? It's going to be interesting. Go after the bird, go after the bird. How much stamina have I got left? I've got enough stamina. I should have actually cleared these trees out of the way. So we're just going to line it up, come in here, and 2 Rexes. Right, come on 2Rex this way. Okay, so the Argentavis is still in. Oh no, it got out. Okay, but we can get it back in again. What level of T-Rex are you? 12. Not high level, so we should be able to kill you, but we're going to need some stamina first. Or is it going to wander away? Nope, it is coming over. Let's see, it's going to take a bit of killing. Quicker to get it to come away. It's the last aggro. Come on, come after me. Oh, that's just typical. Right, it's come after me now. So I can fly away and I'll get it to lose aggro. There we go. Should have lost aggro now. Right, are you the Argentavis still hanging about? You are? Right, come on in. That's it. Right, same again. Bring it in. Up. And then we'll come out. Jump off. And then we'll shut the door. And it's now trapped. That gap is just enough to get the Pteranodon through, but the Argentavis can't get through. Alright, just checking, you are on passive. So he doesn't... Oh, he's coming back, he's coming back. Come on in. Don't go after my bird. Come on. Come after me. That's the stuff. How did he come back? I need to get him to start fighting something so he gets... loses total interest in me. I didn't actually take bullets when I've just got my... I've just got the crossbow, so I struggle to kill you with a crossbow. Level 12. Very noisy level 12. Watch my back, nothing comes and hits me. It won't be handy to kill it because it'll be a good source of prime meat for feeding the Argentavis when we actually knock it in. It's down. That didn't actually take too much at all. Right, we're just going to leave his corpse there, and we'll go back and knock our Argentavis out. You have to be careful. I have seen it that if you're out of render range, when it draws everything back in again, your tame will glitch out of the trap. Right, so these things don't have a headshot, so you can just hit it anywhere. Usual rules apply. It takes 5 seconds to let the torpor soak in. And the reason why we put it in a trap, the olden days was you just run round in circles and they weren't able to hit you. But once they introduced the update that has torpor running, that as soon as the torpor gets to a certain level, they'll run away. And obviously because a bird can fly, if they run away, they just fly anywhere. So we keep them in a trap just basically to stop them running away from us. They're still aggroed on us. But there's a lot more torpor damage and a lot less physical damage using these trank darts. So we're much less likely to kill it than we would if we used a crossbow. So it kind of looks like, and it's down. Yep, I was just about to say it looks like it was torpor running. Right, there it is, unconscious. They've got a good amount of torpidity, so that'll take ages to go down. And we still did a fair bit of damage, but not too bad. Oh, see there, I got a blueprint. I got a purple drop as I was flying around. I got a blueprint for a ascendant pair of ghillie leggings with 129 armor. So they're nice leggings for ghillie armor. Okay, so we need to let this starve out a bit because as we've shown before, if we feed it with prime meat has got a really quick spoil timer, so we really want to just go and get prime meat, bring a whole load of prime meat back here and feed it all at once and get it to eat it and not just sit there. So I'm not sure. Look, get my Dodo Dex app out on my phone. Let me see, Dodo Dex, and we have an Argentavis, which is level, what was it, 112? 112. So according to this, it will take 4 prime meat to tame up, although we are in the summer spectacular or whatever it's called event at the moment, so I think you get slightly higher taming rates than even the taming rates that I've got, so it might be slightly less than that. And prime meat is 50 food, so we'll have to let it starve down to 200 food below max, which would be 6,200, and then it should eat all the prime meat in one go, or at least one after another, and nothing will spoil. So I'm just going to sit here and let that go down, and then I'll bring you back when we go and get the prime meat. Okay, we're almost down to 6,200 now, so we're going to go and get the prime meat. I took the pteranodon inside the cage just in case something else decided to wander over here, since they're not supposed to come over. Right, so first of all, we'll go and hack up this guy. Oh, we've got 11 prime meat. Perfect, that's going to be more than enough. Fly back over. And we'll leave this trap here, because that will come in useful for taming more. Alright, so we need to be pretty quick on this. So we'll grab all the prime meat, get on here, get close enough up, and then just give it all. There we go, instant tamed. So that, are you male or female? You are female. So 2,800 health, 860 stamina, not brilliant. Decent weight, and decent melee damage. That's not too bad at all, but we'll get her leveled up, and she'll become a vital part of our team. Okay, right. Next, we're going to take all that off. In the olden days, you used to have to get them to follow you, and then because they fly so slow, you would fly, because I'm basically going all the way down to the bottom of the map, it would take forever. But now, of course, we can just put it in a cryopod. There we go. You see the little symbol there on button 6. And we can just fly back home again. Okay, it's still going to take me a while to fly, so I will see you when I get there. Right, see you soon. Okay, here we go. We're coming into land, back home again. You're still on. Okay, alright, so if we chuck out our Argentavis again. There we go. Alright, the next thing we need to do is craft a saddle for our Argentavis. There we go. So it's made in the smithy again. In fact, we took a bunch of hide. How much can I carry? All that. And we'll need a whole. Right, let's just check the numbers. Saddles. Argent. Oh, maybe it's not. Is it crafted? Saddles. It's not. It's crafted in my inventory. So 150 chitin keratin, 185 fiber. So let's take that fiber and chitin keratin should be. No, perfect. So 100. Go crafting one Argentavis saddle. And I can go back in there. So can that. And so can that. We picked up a GPS unit from a drop, so they're quite handy because it not only has it got a direction finder with the east, west, north, but it also has your lat and long. So when you're hunting for a particular thing, if you've got the actual like lat and long coordinates from the wiki, you can use your GPS to find it exactly. Right, so you are. Get your saddle on yet. My torch back. Got one level up already. Let's put it in health. There we go. So you get a big chunk of health. Good 200 health from one pump. Right, let's. Oh, I tell you what. Let's shut the door before the dung beetle gets out. Shut. Of course, it's gone all foggy. Right, let's go and find something to attack. So you can see it's got a lot more stamina than the Pteranodon has. And obviously it's got 3 times as much health and it does a lot more damage, especially once you get a couple of levels on it. So, oh God, I can't see anything. Are you the Bronto? I think you are the Bronto. Right, let's continue. So we're only doing 94 damage at the moment, so we're definitely going to level up damage. Just stay in the sweet spot so it can't hit this with its tail, and there we go. Walk her down. And you see this green plus signs? So that's another advantage of the, you can just see up in the top right corner, it's got the plus symbol that's counting down. So when you kill something and eat it, you get that healing buff, and it heals itself up. Right, so another 2 levels, so let's put one more 3,500, and then we'll start putting melee damage. A whole bunch of meat, but it's got a huge carry weight. But yeah, this is the last kind of dinosaur that we're going to need to move up in the world now, because it can start picking up. It can not only pick up larger dinos, but you can actually eat them in the claw. So this will be really handy to us. Let me gamma up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Because, God, it's horrible weather. Okay, I'm just going to wait until it gets daylight again, and then I'll carry on speaking. So, see you very shortly. Okay, we're back now. It's the mist is gone. It's the daylight, but it's just started to rain just as I pressed record there. But there we go. So as I was trying to say, now that we've got the Argentavis, we can use him to pick up these utility dinos. So we could like pick up the Anki and just fly it up to the top of the hill to do the metal run, instead of taking our little convoy and slowly working our way up there. And the other advantage is that the Argentavis has a weight reduction on metal. So any metal we do put on our inventory, it will be less weight, just like it is on the Anki. We can do the same with the Doedicurus. We used to be able to do that with the Baryonyx, but they made a change a few updates back, and they changed what you could actually pick up. And you can't pick up a Baryonyx anymore, but we're still okay because we can still stick it in our cryopod and take the cryopod over to the bases. But the stone gatherers, the wood gatherers, the metal gatherers, we can pick them all up and carry them where we need them to go with this guy. Girl, sorry. And of course, let's see if we hit that button. Yep. She's already got a massive amount of weight, and we can level that up. And what my ultimate plan is we'll get another one, and hopefully we'll get one that we'll use as our battle bird, and we'll put on health and melee damage and use it for fighting, and then we'll have another one that will just level up weight and maybe a bit of stamina, and we'll use that as our carry bird, and we'll have the two for the different tasks, and that's the ultimate goal. But for now, we've kind of got enough to actually move to a new base location. So off camera, what I will do is I will go and get some more organic polymer and make up some more of the cryopods. Keep wanting to call them pokeballs, but cryopods. And then we can put all these guys in cryopods and fly them up to the new base location. I've already picked out a base location. It's somewhere we have visited before. But can I get that one? Can you give it to me? There we go. Right, and we'll move up there next week, next episode even, which will probably be next week, and we'll start building our new base. And then it'll be closer to the middle of the map, so it's easier to get to the various locations from there. Where is the... there it is. Here. Eat this. Make oil. Make fertilizer. But yeah, that'll do for today. It's been quite a busy episode. We started off with making a saddle for Bucky here. He's also got a level. So we can now ride Bucky around and gather our own wood. We then learned how to make the long neck rifle and ammo for it, which included the Trank Darts, which we then used to go up to Carno Island and tame the wonderful beast that is our Argentavis up there. I'll have to come up with a name for her at some point in time. So that's us moved on to the next phase of the game now. So we're going to move base next episode, as I say, and we'll take it from there. But as for now, thank you very much for watching, as always. And if you liked the video, please hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye now.